Today we're going to talk about the proper process for shutting down your definition system to properly service the gantry. So when you first come into the site to service the gantry, the first thing you're going to want to do is use the middle button on your system control box here to turn it to computers only. This starts the process of powering down the system gantry properly. So now that you have your system with the computer system only running and the gantry in the process of being shut down, to safely service it, it's time to figure out what breakers I need to have off. And one always good tip to know is inside the PDC, the power distribution cabinet door, there's a nice chart that shows what each breaker does and where they're located in the room with the explanation of the signal names. So the next thing you're going to want to do is hit this S1 switch here. This is the service switch button. So once you hit this, you notice multiple breaker assemblies, and also down here, these breaker switches have turned off. At this point, all power has been removed from the gantry, so you can do your preventive maintenance or your parts replacements. Those are service troubleshooting activities. One important thing to remember is even though we just shut off those breaker assemblies for the gantry power, there's still some power on in the power distribution cabinet. In order to safely service the power distribution cabinet, you either need to shut off the main F1 breaker or the site power completely. Also, one thing now to remember on the lower part where we shut the S1 switch off is once the service is complete, in order to restore the power, you need to reset these breakers first before you can do that. So once you reset it down, then you can reset it back on. Otherwise, the power will not come on without resetting the breakers. Always remember, be the most safe, if you're uncomfortable working on this kind of equipment in these situations with using the breakers, always go back to the main source power for the equipment and have that turned off and locked out. For additional tips like this or any other information, please see our resources page.